Taylor and Iman Shumpert divorce has
Yeah,
no
I feel
final.
so close to you.
Yeah, me too.
Fuck all that. We straight.
Did Iman Shumpert actually attempt to confront Aaron Pierre during a heated moment involving Teyana Taylor? Rumors are swirling that Iman lost his temper after witnessing Teyana getting close to her new man. Some reports even claim that things got so tense that Aaron Pierre had to seek a restraining order against Iman due to rising tensions. But is that the complete story? Let's break it down and uncover the truth. When it became public that Teyana Taylor had moved on from her marriage, to Iman Shumpert, fans were shocked. She looked stunning and was seen enjoying time with Aaron Pierre, a name that quickly gained attention. This wasn't just a casual outing. Teyana and Aaron were spotted together at major Hollywood events, making a bold statement. Their undeniable chemistry and natural connection were evident to everyone around, sparking lots of discussions. Their first major public appearance as a couple was at the prestigious 15% Pledge Gala, an event that marked the beginning of many high-profile outings. However, it was their appearance at the American Black Film Festival Gala that really caught everyone's eye. At this event, they made no effort to conceal their growing bond. From the way they exchanged glances to the easy comfort they displayed around each other, it was obvious that their connection was much more than casual. This wasn't just a short-term fling, it clearly had the potential for something much deeper, and the public certainly took notice. While social media quickly welcomed Teyana's new romance, with fans excited for her fresh start, not everyone shared the same enthusiasm. Behind the scenes, Iman Shumpert reportedly struggled with Teyana moving on so soon. What started as a smooth co-parenting arrangement for their daughter soon became a more complex and tense situation. The pressure reached its height when Teyana and Aaron made a glamorous appearance together at the Oscars. Despite claiming to have moved on, Iman's actions didn't reflect that. His behavior seemed to suggest otherwise, and it became clear that he wasn't as ready to let go as he had led everyone to believe. Rumors quickly began to circulate that Iman wasn't thrilled with the level of attention Teyana and Aaron were receiving. Sources close to him revealed that he was feeling frustrated and upset, especially since Teyana was now the one in the spotlight with her new boyfriend, leaving Iman feeling somewhat pushed aside. It's worth mentioning that Iman is no stranger to fame. He's had his fair share of public recognition due to his basketball career and marriage to Teyana, but this situation felt different. He wasn't the one in the headlines anymore. Teyana and Aaron were. This change in attention reportedly didn't sit well with Iman, according to sources. As rumors circulated, some claimed that Iman had been making subtle remarks to friends, hinting that Aaron Pierre was just a passing fling for Teyana. But is that really all there was to it? Was Iman simply upset about Teyana and Aaron's relationship, or was there something more beneath the surface? Could his frustration have been driven by something deeper than just jealousy? It's possible that there were other emotions at play, beyond what was immediately visible. To fully grasp the situation, we need to consider the dynamics at play. Iman and Teyana had spent years together, building a life and family, so watching her move on so publicly with someone else must have been challenging for him. This isn't meant to justify any alleged behavior, but it's crucial to acknowledge that emotions can be intense in such circumstances. On the flip side, Teyana appeared to be fully embracing her new relationship with Aaron. It was obvious from their public appearances that they were both at ease with one another. As time went on, the situation only became more complex. While Iman's visible frustration with Teyana's relationship was clear, it also sparked questions about his deeper emotions. Was it really just about jealousy, or were there unresolved feelings and insecurities at play? Was Iman still clinging to something from his past relationship with Teyana, or was there another factor involved? As time went on, reports surfaced about Iman's escalating hostility toward Aaron Pierre. Some sources claimed that Iman's actions were becoming more unpredictable, and there were even rumors of him making indirect threats toward Aaron, which eventually prompted Aaron to file a restraining order. It was evident that this situation had moved beyond just a celebrity relationship. It was about deep, unresolved emotions, jealousy, and the aftermath of a relationship falling apart. So, what's really going on here? Is this the complete picture? Not necessarily. We might never fully understand what went on behind closed doors, but what's certain is that Iman's response to Teyana's new relationship with Aaron Pierre has been notably intense, regardless of whether the rumors surrounding the restraining order are accurate. One thing is clear: the public fallout from their breakup has been anything but straightforward. Ultimately, this situation highlights that celebrities experience the same emotional struggles when relationships end, just like anyone else. What appears to be a public spectacle is often just the surface, with far more happening behind the scenes. Teyana and Aaron seem to be progressing in their relationship, but for Iman, it's clearly a more challenging journey. Only time will reveal how this drama develops, but for now, the world is keeping a close eye on it. Was Iman Shumpert's reaction driven by his personal struggle to move on? Or was there something more complex behind it? At first, it seemed like he was trying to privately process his emotions. However, things soon took a more dramatic turn. It wasn't just about words anymore. Iman's actions spoke volumes. At the Oscars after-party, sources claimed that Iman made his move. That moment marked a significant shift. The Oscars, Hollywood's most glamorous night, filled with flashing cameras, luxurious red carpets, and celebrities making headlines, suddenly became the backdrop for a tense confrontation. This year, the focus shifted away from the awards themselves and toward the escalating tension between Iman Shumpert and Aaron Pierre. Teyana Taylor and Aaron had already stolen the spotlight with their undeniable chemistry and fashionable presence. However, behind the scenes, the drama was quietly intensifying. Eyewitnesses reported that Iman was also present at the event. It was clear Iman wasn't happy with the situation. Initially, he appeared to keep his distance, but as Teyana and Aaron grew more affectionate in public, things began to change. Whispers started to spread that Iman confronted Aaron in frustration. Some reports said it was a heated exchange, while others claimed security had to step in to prevent it from escalating. Aaron, on the other hand, reportedly kept his cool and walked away from the situation without reacting. But this wasn't the end. The situation didn't de-escalate easily. Instead of letting it go, Aaron decided to take action through legal means. The rumors of a confrontation between Iman and Aaron quickly gained traction, intensifying the drama. Some witnesses claimed that Iman attempted to escalate the situation, while others said security intervened to prevent things from turning physical. But here's where the story takes a surprising twist. Multiple sources revealed that, prior to the Oscars after-party, Iman had been trying to contact Teyana. He reportedly sent her messages venting about how their personal lives were being exposed in the public eye, but after the confrontation at the after-party, Aaron wasn't about to overlook it. In a surprising move, reports soon surfaced that Aaron had filed a restraining order against Iman. What began as a heated exchange had now turned into a legal issue. It was clear Iman's frustration wasn't just about the situation, it had spiraled into a full-blown public feud. When the news broke about the restraining order, Iman found himself in full damage control mode. Iman had two options: remain quiet and let things blow over, or react aggressively. He chose the latter. Rather than addressing his confrontation with Aaron directly, Iman shifted the narrative. Instead of clarifying his actions, he began making statements about Teyana's motherhood. Sources claimed that Iman privately told people that Teyana was so wrapped up in her new relationship that she was neglecting their children. This is when things started to spiral out of control. Initially, some people were inclined to believe Iman's claims. Doubts arose about whether Teyana had become so focused on her new romance that she was losing sight of her responsibilities as a mother. Initially, it seemed like Iman was trying to maintain a strong front, acting like everything was okay. But it didn't take long for fans to see through the act. People quickly called out the hypocrisy. Wasn't Iman the one who had been criticized for not being a dependable father? Wasn't he the one who had allegedly put his children in awkward situations before? Now, all of a sudden, he was questioning Teyana's ability as a mother. The internet wasn't having any of it. Many argued that if Iman genuinely cared about his kids, he wouldn't be stirring up drama in public. Instead, he should have been collaborating privately with Teyana to ensure their family life was stable. But instead, he chose to publicly tarnish her reputation. That's when Teyana reached her breaking point. She had stayed silent for a long time, letting the drama unfold. However, when Iman began spreading false accusations, she knew it was time to set the record straight. And she did so in the most impactful way possible. When he started making these unfounded claims, she knew it was time to speak up, and she did so in the most powerful way possible. Teyana didn't just speak out, she supported her claims with undeniable proof. She made it clear that, regardless of her personal life, her children had always been her top priority. Unlike Iman, she wasn't going to twist the facts to fit a narrative. She reminded everyone that she had always publicly defended him, even when he didn't deserve it. That's when fans started piecing things together. They recalled the moments when Teyana stood by Iman, despite all the rumors about him. Remember how she defended him against cheating accusations? Or how she worked to protect their public image, even when their relationship wasn't as flawless as it appeared? She had always supported him, but now it was clear that Iman wasn't offering her the same support, and fans picked up on it. Instead of feeling sorry for Iman, people started calling him bitter and even accusing him of trying to destroy Teyana's reputation simply because she was happy without him. Then came the biggest revelation of all. It wasn't just that Iman was upset about Teyana moving on, he was upset about who she had moved on with. Aaron Pierre wasn't just any guy, he was a successful and well-respected figure in Hollywood. His rise to fame clearly didn't sit well with Iman. Sources claimed that it wasn't just Teyana's happiness that Iman was struggling with, it was also the fact that he was being overshadowed by Aaron's growing career. While Aaron was grabbing all the attention, Iman was fading from the public eye, and that seemed to sting the most. As the situation unfolded, fans began to shift their support. Instead of siding with Iman, they started to turn against him. His attempt to control the narrative backfired horribly. Rather than making Teyana look bad, he ended up making himself appear worse. People began saying he was obsessed with trying to tear her down instead of just moving on with his life. Some even compared him to other celebrities who struggle when their exes move on, labeling it as a classic case of jealousy. But it didn't stop there. Fans began digging deeper into Iman's past. Old interviews, tweets, and rumors resurfaced. And the more they uncovered, the more it became apparent how much Teyana had been shielding him throughout their relationship, even when the public wasn't aware. Now that Teyana was prioritizing herself, Iman attempted to portray her as the antagonist. However, it was too late for him to alter the narrative. The harm had already been done. Teyana had remained silent for too long. She ended her relationship, with Iman on her own terms, emerging as the clear victor. Reports suggest she secured multiple properties, luxury cars, and reliable financial support for their children. Her message was undeniable. No one was going to change her story. With Aaron Pierre standing by her, Teyana was pushing ahead, more empowered than ever. Meanwhile, Iman's situation hasn't been working out in his favor. Between the restraining order, legal battles, and intense public attention, it's clear he's dealing with a lot. The big question now is, will he step back, or is there more drama to unfold? Share your thoughts in the comments and let's keep the conversation going. Be sure to check out our next video, because this drama is far from over.